Hello. With Christmas just around the corner, it's time to start thinking of a few ideas, and with the helium problem still upon us, then air-filled solutions are obviously going to be for the best. So here's a very quick and very simple air-filled solution using a foil super shape and some latex to dress it up. I'm using the foil super shape holographic Christmas tree in this case, which is obviously originally designed as a helium-filled balloon, but lends itself perfectly to working with the latex and becoming an air-filled solution. We have 5-inch Sempertex Fashion Red. I've got 3 clusters of 4 balloons here, and these are inflated to 4 inches, 4.5 inches and 5 inches respectively. A tassel weight, and then just to add a little bit of extra detail, these are the 5-inch Sempertex Reflex Gold with the star print, and I've inflated them really, really small, about the size of a golf ball. Tied them very tightly at the base here and then into pairs. So the trick to getting it to look right with that is to make it a little bigger than you want. Squeeze the air right into the top, let it down to the size that you want, and then keep squeezing the air right up into the top of the balloon there, so that the latex is stretched nice and tight, and then you tie that really tightly up against the base of the inflated part, so that you've got a long tail which can then be tied into pairs or individually depending on what you want to do with it. And then here is an extra long bubble chain made from a Sempertex Reflex Gold 260, or in fact made from 2 of them. So I've twisted the bubble chain as we normally do. If you want to see how that's done, then there are plenty of other videos on the Amscan hub. Just go to the Amscan homepage, amscan.co.uk, click on Decorator Hub and onto how-to videos, and you'll see a number of videos where this is demonstrated, but I've just done with 2, tied them together here. So we've got an extra long chain, and I've just twisted the ends together at this point until I'm ready to use them. Okay, so don't let the ends go until you're ready to use. Right, here we go. Take your weight and the smallest of the clusters, put the cluster either side of the collar of the weight like that and twist. And then I'm going to take the neck of one of these balloons, sit the next cluster, the 4.5-inch one, on the top there, pull it up, figure of 8 round, and tie it to one of the other necks just to make sure it's not going anywhere. And then another one there, take the larger cluster, sit it on the top, wrap it round, tie it off. And that gives us the pot on which the Christmas tree is going to stand. So now all we need to do here is to attach the tree. So I've tied an uninflated 260 around the flying tab there, and I'm just going to sit this into the top of the pot, pull it down nice and firmly, and wrap it around a couple of times to anchor it, and then just tuck this red part of the balloon down between the 2 balloons in the top of the pot there, so it sits nice and tight up against the base here. I'm going to add in then some extra little detail because this looked a little plain. So a pair of these, I'm going to tuck one of them underneath the tree and then just pull it through so the other one sits there. I'm going to take another pair, pull them from the back through to the front so that they sit there, and then a single one which is just going to go in there. So I'll just pull the tail of that all the way through to the back, wrap it round once or twice to make sure it doesn't fall out. And then we've added a little bit of extra detail to the front of the pot, and then we're just going to decorate the tree. So carefully untwist the ends, don't let go of either end, and I'm going to take this end and I'm just going to wrap it around there to anchor it. And then I'm going to take the garland up there like that, so round diagonally across the front of the tree, round again, and then I can adjust it later, but then wrap this end around this point here. There we go. And then I can just play. Actually, I don't like that one on that one. I'm going to put it on the one below. Take it all the way around. No, this one. This is where it looks best. Just hook it on there. That's it. And then I can adjust these so that the spirals look nice and loose and fit properly. And there you have it. Very simple, pretty quick, long-lived because it's all air-filled, no helium costs. Ticks all the boxes. Merry Christmas.